The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. So the New York starting 5. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Guerschon Yabusele. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Jazz, MP out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Keontae George. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Collier in at the 2 spot. Taking a look at New York. So we know Game 1 didn't go their way, but they've shown resilience on their journey to the final.
A 7-game series is a chess match of adjustments. They're down now, but they'll be a completely different team tonight. Only question is, will it be enough to stave off an 0-2 start?
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Pass to Kessler. MP looking around. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
And finished off by Yabusele.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Inside, it's tipped. And they're running. Brunson with a clean look. Off target from three-point range. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Utah. And this group executing a postseason story that's truly remarkable. 13 wins in a row. They've swept 3 teams and now have a 1-game advantage in the NBA Finals.
And they clearly have the momentum, right? And this is where you want to peak. When you go this long without losing, that builds even more confidence. And I tell you what, this game tonight is a critical one. If they win again and go up 2-0, they just might be paving their way to that Larry O'Brien trophy.
Here's MP following the score by New York. Pass to Collier. Markkanen in the corner. MP up top. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kessler. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Kessler is so smart down there. Focuses on taking high percentage shots within his game.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Back over to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Drills the three-pointer.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
MP outside. Pass to Collier. MP kicks to Markkanen. Kessler the screen. Collier trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
Bridges misses.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Pass to MP. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brunson outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Utah leading. Here's Collier. No good on the 3. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
So it's Utah now. The Knicks making the shot. Count it. MP's got 10 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Brunson. Hasn't made one yet. Out to the wing. And Yabusele wide open, and he shoots. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game. MP left side. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 13 points in the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Jacks up a 3, and it's Brunson missing.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Markkanen finds MP. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, that's what Kessler brings to this offense, a constant lob threat.
Knicks trail by 3. Brunson goes in.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks. And both free throws good for Brunson.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations. I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And it's Brunson missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And their offense already in a flow, some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Bridges, to the paint. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Something Kessler does so well. A towering 7-footer who takes pride in protecting the rim.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler. New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Now McBride. Still yet to score. And here's Brunson outside. Good on the triple.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
At the elbow, it's MP. Pass to Collier. Back to MP. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, MP. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And it's Collier missing. Knicks trail by 3. McBride passes to Bridges. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
Utah has gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Now, here's MP. He's got 13. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Collier. They get the rebound. Kessler finds MP. Stolen by Yabusele. Towns for 3. Utah with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. MP is number 1. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Knicks making a change here. Payton's checked in. MP, that's for 2. And it comes off the front of the rim. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for New York. Here's the drive. Launches it. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. Shot from the wing, and the basket by Bailey.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Yabusele with it, covered by MP. Brunson gets to Yabusele. New York, no good that time either.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
MP passes to Kessler. Takes the three. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Yabusele. And finished off by Yabusele.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
MP passes to Bailey. And he gets the bucket. Bailey's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And with his endless length, Ace Bailey's a good option down low.
To the inside, Yabusele. And finished off by Yabusele.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. MP, that's for 2. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. MP's got 15 points.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
For the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Towns. And ends up going with the new group. Then for the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Payton. And Anunoby subbed in for Miles McBride. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Robinson. Towns is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Fires from 14, and the jumper falls for him. 7 points in the game.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He added 43 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Pass to MP. To the middle. Kicks it out to Markkanen. On the wing, MP. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Jazz trail by 8. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Collier. MP outside. 6 to shoot. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
Basket good. Towns has got the lead up to 8 now for New York.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass. And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And the foul called on MP. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Yabusele, he's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in. It's the New York Knicks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
One thing that stands out to me, guys, is the disparity in free throws. They need a new recipe for getting to the line.
Yeah, Fury.
And looking at where the... Thanks for spending half...
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. Karl-Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
You've got Keontae George, MP out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Carrière at the 2 guard. That's the group right now for Utah. Some nice passing by New York here. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. A three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
The Knicks leading by 5. Brunson outside. Outside, Towns. New York needs to get off a shot. And yes, it's good. Yabusele's got 18 points.
Well, look, Towns is not just a scorer. He's a willing and capable playmaker as well.
A three from MP. Drops in the tray.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
MP's gotten it done from outside. Look at the numbers, shooting 5 of 6 in long range. Runs in the pass to Towns. Banked in off the glass. Towns has got 25 points.
Yeah, this is what makes Towns an all-star caliber player. He has the ability to take over games by himself.
Markkanen in the corner. MP outside. Pass to Carrière. 5 to shoot. Off target with his 3.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
It's good. And it's an 8-point New York lead.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
MP with the bounce pass. That one goes in. 10 points for him.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Brunson has a 2-pointer. Rebound, Utah. Kessler passes to MP. He can't get that one to fall. Bridges with some nice defense. Pass to Towns. From deep, Brunson. MP grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 6. Floats it up for MP. Bridges with the steal. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, that's his 4th foul. Got to be careful now.
Philip. And so Clarkson will bring it up for New York. It's a 5-point game. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, they've got Jordan Clarkson. OG Anunoby is out there with Towns. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. And finished off by Bailey.
And no shortage of agility for Bailey. He just leaps up to the rim.
The Knicks lead by 3. There's a screen by Robinson. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Down low, MP goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on time.
I love the determination that MP showed there. He is developing into an absolute bulldog.
And that one misses.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
McBride passes to Clarkson. And here's Towns. Pocket 6. It's over Markkanen. And it's Towns missing. Utah trailing here. To the inside. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, he's known primarily for his shooting, but don't be fooled. Markkanen is more than capable of finishing strong.
McBride finds Clarkson. Pass to McBride. Fighters from 14. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Jazz have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Nice ball movement by Utah. MP right side. The 3 is pure from MP.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
Here's McBride. Outside, Towns. From down in the low post, it goes. Towns has got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, with his size and build, Towns can be very forceful inside, and no one was able to stop him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Knicks trail by 4. Clarkson outside. The kick out to Anunoby. Pass to McBride. Sinks the three-pointer.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. The Jazz making a switch here. Kessler's checked in. Yabusele, he's checked in for the Knicks. MP outside. To the paint. Kessler against Towns. Bailey passes to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Close in. No stopping MP.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Yabusele. Clarkson for 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. The Knicks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. It's deflected.
And that's what they want from Bailey at the defensive end. Help protect that rim.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to MP. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. MP's got 38 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
It's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Clarkson passes to Towns. And it's sent back by Kessler.
And look, Kessler just has a nose for the ball. He is a certified shot blocker. Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Both teams will make substitutions. And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. Offensive rebound. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Yabusele.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
Well, he's been doing a great job of making something out of nothing, especially on the offensive glass.
Payton gets to Yabusele. And stolen by MP. And even 3-on-3 break. That's good for George on the assist by MP. George has got the lead up to 9 now for Utah. The Knicks shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Yabusele. New York moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. That one, no good. Good defense by MP. From deep, George, and they recover it. Markkanen dishes to MP. Here's Collier. Sinks the triple. And it's a 12-point Jazz lead.
Nice read from the big fella. Markkanen demonstrating a solid feel with his passing. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Good on the bucket. MP's got 42 in the game. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. And the rejection by MP.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Well, you know, this is where Kessler mostly looks to score. Great work inside.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. George against Brunson. Yabusele in the corner. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. MP. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Towns checked in for the Knicks. OG Anunoby comes in for Payton. Outside, Brunson.
And just not nearly as effective at drawing fouls on the defense as he was in that first half.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Brunson. Outside, George. MP buries the deep ball.
Well, MP was ready to shoot, so they got him the ball. It's that simple.
Knicks trail by 14. Brunson with it. George picks him up. Here's Bridges. The three doesn't go. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Markkanen outside. Now MP. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. The Knicks shooting has been dreadful lately, around 28% here in the fourth. Brunson surveying the D, and they pick up the two.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Jazz leading by 12. Kessler in the post, defended by Towns. MP up top, puts up the three, clean from outside.
And that'll effectively take care of game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one, but right now, an important win for the Jazz.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the NBA Finals. Once they close this win out, they'll be sitting on a pretty good 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, and obviously that's the perfect position to be in. They don't need to do anything differently in the next couple of games if they just continue to play their brand of basketball and don't get distracted. They'll be lifting that trophy in a few days.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Takes it from 10, and another one falls.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Abu Saleh kicks to Brunson. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Good win for you guys tonight, MP, and some standout play from you on the defensive end.
You know what? I really appreciate that, Jennifer Quintana.
Great. Well, can you talk more about your defense?
Oh, yeah, my bad. Execution wasn't spotless, but we had a great game plan coming in. If we clean up our execution just a little bit, we'll be even more dangerous.
Ooh, looking forward to an MP. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, Jen, thanks so much. That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. We'll see you later.